And once again, why we need to see all these theoretical parts is these are all building blocks to your experience interviews or fresher interviews. So you want to crack. See, if you know this kind of information, being a non-CSE student and all, they will mesmerize. Okay, they will expect. Okay, very good. At least these people know this. Okay, they want to do something. They have this knowledge. Yes, the interviewer will be mesmerized with the information if you tell this. Okay, so what do you mean by normalization? Normalization is nothing but dividing the tables as much as possible, and the data should be in the form of what do you say, unique. Okay, it should not be with a duplicate rows. Like what do you say, we saw right, authors and books. What we have done, we will not have a duplicate, and what we have done into a distinct tables, and then we went into another table. So that is one kind of normalization. Okay, one kind of normalization. So let us understand how many normalization forms we have. So we have what do you say? We want to know about only these normalization forms. We have other normalization forms like up to 6NF it is there, but it is not necessary to all of us. Even for CSE student, they will not know this kind of normal forms. Some of the CSE students, some of who are geek and punter, they will know this. Okay, so now let us come to theoretical part of normalization. What is that? It should be in first normal form, either it should be in second normal form or in third normal form. It depends on the data and it depends on the business scenario what you are doing. So let us start with first normal form. So applying a first normal form. What first normal form is definition is actually, we'll see. So now the first normal form. So now what is happening is the first normal form will tell you all the data in the table should be unique. It should not be a repetitive one. Okay. So here, if you see, let us take this example of employee, and employee has assigned with a system. Okay, employee has assigned with the systems. So what happened? Now he was doing a, what do you say? Let us take a live scenario. Okay, he has assigned with the system, but what happened, we have been like company has been moving to mobile also. So what happened, he has assigned with another mobile. Now he has two systems. It's kind of system only for him, either it is a mobile or a notepad or a pad, ipad, or laptop. Anything is an additional device to him. So if a person can have n number of devices now, right? He want to check the same code in mobility, he want to check the same code in desktop. So both are assigned to him. There is a chance both can be assigned to him. So in that case, it violates the first normal form. What is the first normal form? The table, all the columns should be distinct. All the columns should be distinct values. Distinct values. What happens now here? Computer serial. What happens to him? Here I need to make. It will make a, what do you say, violation of 1NF. Violates the 1NF. What happens? Two systems are assigned to one person. Two systems are assigned to one person. So this is violating the first normal form. In order to exit from the first normal, violating the first normal form, and to be in the first normal form, what should I do? What should I do? Shall I do this? Again, this is a violating of first normal. This is also a violating first normal. Okay. So it is a wrong case. So now then in that case, what should I do? I should divide the table into two tables so that what do you say, different systems can be assigned to one person. So one is a Dell laptop, another one is a MacBook. So both are assigned to him. So like you see, he is a developer of Apple and web also. So he need to check the compatibility of what do you say, browser and all in Apple also. Okay, he need to check in MacBook Pro also. Okay, so all this kind of machines has been assigned to him to test the same code. To test the same code, you will write a same code, but your same code should be compatible in all other devices, right? Otherwise, will you use that? No. Will you use the software? No. So in that case, what we need to do? Now we need to denormalize the table. Normalize the table. Normalize means divide the table. Okay, divide the table. So now what happened? The employee table is in first normal form, saying that all the columns in the table are unique. They are not repetitive. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So now whereas here is repetitive. the repetitive. Okay, this is okay. So, but this is in first normal form now. Employee is in first normal form. And again, this is also in first normal form now. Why? How? The serial is individual, no? The serial is individual now. After that, the data may be duplicate one. Okay, the serial is individual one. Right. Now what happened? A person have n number of computers, 1 to many. Right? Are you clear? Geeta, any doubt here? Sudha, any doubt?
Sir, I think we have
No,
to
sir.
connect these two tables later on. Or?
This is automatically we have yesterday we have done no employee and employee skill. We are not maintaining in one table. We are
like primary key and foreign key.
Correct, things. Correct. Primary key and foreign key. That one.
Okay.
Primary key and foreign key. That one. Now we are going into second normal form. What is second normal form? Second normal form definition we'll see. A non-key field should be dependent on the entire primary key. Any non-key field should be dependent on the entire primary key. Okay, what is this? What is this? We'll see via data if we understand. So now what happened? Let us consider we have a composite key. Okay, we have done a composite key because so if you observe here, what happened in the same date I have different same course. In the different date I have same course, right? So that's why I made it as a composite. Yeah, fine. So now this is but this violates second normal form is what the context is. What happened? See, a non-key. What is that? A non-key field should be dependent on entire primary key. So whether it is a non-key field is dependent entire primary key, no, because you'll see here what happened. There is a composite key. This SQL fundamentals is not dependent on the date, right? But it is dependent on the primary key only. Okay, it doesn't dependent on the composite primary key, right? So now this is a wrong. This is wrong. Okay, this is the wrong way of designing a database. So now what we need to do in order to be in a second normal form, we need to separate the course and then we say this is in second normal form. Obviously, to be in second normal form, your table should be in first normal form first. So we have in first normal form. Again, we are going into second normal form. So when the second normal form point comes to you is when you have only composite key only in the table, the second normal form comes. If it is having only primary key, okay, if we are not using composite key, we don't need to worry about second normal form. We should worry about first normal form only. If you are using a composite key, then you need to worry about second normal form. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
So now what is a second normal form? A non-key field should be completely dependent on a primary key. Whether it is completely dependent on a primary key? No, it's partially dependent. Now, if you see a non-key attribute is completely dependent on a course ID, right? That is in a second normal form. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Geeta?
So this is a bit confusing. First normal, sir, can you just have a like comparison between first normal and second normal?
See, now what is happening in first normal form? First normal form is nothing but every other column in the row should be individual. Yes, individual it is. No repetition is there. Right? 551. Any repetition is there? No. This is in a first normal form. Right?
Okay.
This is
so if no repetition is there, we can tell that it is in the first normal form.
First normal form it is there. Okay. Now, in order to be in the second normal form, when we are using composite key only, if you are using primary key, we will never bother about second normal form. Okay. If we are using only primary key, we are never bothered about second normal form. If we are using composite key, then we will bother about second normal form. In order to be in a second normal form, what we are saying, a non-key field means which is not a primary key and which is only a column should be completely on a primary key. Okay, should be completely dependent on a primary key. But here, what happened? A non-key attribute. What is that? Course title is not completely dependent on a composite primary key. Okay, composite primary key. It's dependent on only course ID. Okay. So now this is not in a second normal form. though it is in a first normal form.
Okay.
This is not in a second normal form. So now what we need to do?
So in
now we have divided this table into 2.
so now in this table, the course title,
course title is
and the
completely
course
dependent on course ID. So course title is
Course ID.
completely dependent on course ID. Okay.
course ID.
And room capacity, that is also dependent, completely dependent on. So now that is there. I'll come to there. Okay. So we don't want to worry about third normal form and all. Second normal form is enough. You can read, like I will tell about third normal form. You don't concentrate on it much. Okay. As we have, just we will know. Okay. They will not ask you third normal form and all. They will ask you first normal form only. Just first normal. Do you know normalization? Yes, I know normalization. I know what the first normal form is. You say, very good. If you keep in your resume, you know normalization, they will ask. Otherwise, theory-wise, just you know how to make a tables. How to make a tables without duplicate data. Simple. Simply, if you want to say in English, what you want to do is, as a developer, as an experienced person, if you are designing a table, it should not be in this format. It should be in this format. So every individual row will have a unique responsibility. Unique ID. Okay, unique ID. So in such way only you need to design. Okay. You should not have like this. I will have multiple data in one column. No, that is wrong. Okay, that is completely wrong. Okay, right. So coming back to our third normal form, we understood second normal form. Only second normal form is applicable when we have composite key only.
Composite keys.
Yes, only. So applying the third normal form. Third normal form, non-key field is dependent on other non-key field. Any other non-key field means it is not related to any primary keys. One non-key field should not be dependent on another non-key field. Is the point. So, okay. Here, from this is in a second normal form. You tell me now which non-key field is dependent on another non-key field. Can you tell me? Room. You see room. What happened? You see here what happened. Room capacity. Capacity is dependent on the room, right? If you choose 7B, the capacity is 14. If you choose 4A, the capacity is 12. Okay, and the same dates only, but the availability, you see the availability on a particular date is 13. Okay, capacity and availability are interdependent, like it is dependent, right? One non-key attribute is dependent on another non-key attribute, right? So that is the point. So now what happens in order to make this into what do you say third normal form? What we will do? We will divide the room and capacity. We will have a room and capacity into another what do you say table, room capacity, and we will get a room ID here. So that it will become a what do you say? Now we get a third normal form. So one non-key attribute should not be dependent on another non-key attribute. So like that. So one non-key attribute should not be dependent on another attribute. So this we call it as third normal form. So basically, you don't remember third normal form and all. You don't get confused. Basically, you keep in mind first normal form and second normal form. That is very, very enough to you. Okay. And again, so now this is also one kind of what do you say example we have. We have an order item. So what we are doing, we have an order. Let us consider or a order table. This is an order item table. Okay. Let us consider this is a Flipkart. You see, your total price should be calculated well before. No, this can be calculated on the fly also, right? This total should not be kept in a table, first of all, right? Why you will keep in a table? It depends on the quantity you buy in an order. Okay, because the total will not be same for every day. Tomorrow, your product price may increase, the total may increase, right? The same order only, same you have ordered 455 order for a product of A43. Today you order four quantity into unit price is 10 today. Tomorrow the unit price may be increasing or decreasing. So then the total will not be 40 always. So it will be modifiable. It will be modified. It is changing. Okay. In that case, 4 into 10, that is 40. So that is not constant every time. So in this case of this, such case of this wrong designs, you should not do. Okay. See, my point is your designing of a tables is what I'm stressing about. You are writing a SQL query and all is another way. What we are seeing in this class is how not to design the tables and how to design the tables is a point. Clear?
Okay, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
now what we need to do, we don't want to have the total column in this. So such kind of silly mistakes and all we will do. We should not do such kind of silly mistakes, and we should say, okay, you want this data, you calculate in Python or Java whenever you are fetching the data. Not everything.
Andre, as a data, we should not provide this, but it is best to be calculated.
Best to be calculated, because today unit price may be different, tomorrow unit price may be different. It should not be pre-stored and kept.
Okay.
It should not be pre-stored and kept, because that is the problem for us. Okay. So coming to normalization questions. Now, what do you mean by normalization? What do you mean by normalization, Raz?
Place the set.
Idira, Raz? He's not there.
Hello.
Helapa. What is the answer?
Apply the set
Cancel
of formal
invalid
criteria or
data,
rules
sir.
to your database.
Applies the set of formal criteria and rules to your database. The formal criteria or rules should be the database. What is that? One rule is all the data in the table should be first normal form. In the first normal form means every data in the table should be unique. It should not be a repetitive one. That is a rule. That is a rule, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is the rule. So once again, normalization does not. What it doesn't do? What it doesn't do? First one, check the names and other values spelled correctly. So it will not do that one. Okay. So it will not do that. What is the suggest of a database violates? Which of these suggests a violates of first normal form? Can you tell me? Which is violating first normal form?
Column.
The third one, sir. Value 1, 2, 3 in a column.
Song title. Song
There are
title.
3 data for that.
Third
Yes.
one, sir.
Third one. How about the second one? Second one will be okay. It will be a bifurcated one. So obviously that may be in a first normal form. Okay, fine. Okay. So what about fourth one? Database in a environment are generally expected to be general.
Second.
No,
First normal.
First normal form.
First normal form.
As I told you, first normal form is more than enough. First normal form is more than enough. That is a good design for you. Okay, that is a good design for you. So now we are not expecting to be in a second normal form. Second normal form, when you will expect, so when you have a composite key only, you will expect the second normal form. But it should be in a first normal form. First normal form is very, very mandatory. Okay?
Like bare minimum is first
Bare
normal.
minimum is bare minimum is first normal form. What do you mean by denormalization? So till now we saw normalization. What do you mean by denormalization?
Consciously breaking one or
Third
more
one,
of
sir.
our normalization tools to improve efficiency. Third one.
What do you mean by normalization? Okay, we'll ask you this question.
Maybe fourth one also, I guess.
One
sir.
second, one second.
Third and fourth both.
One second. Let me ask you reverse. What do you mean by normalization, first of all?
Making set of rules, and
Applying
based on
set
that
of
rules,
rules.
we are doing the table.
Or a criteria. Particular criteria.
Particular criteria, okay. What we are doing, we are rather than taking it to definition, data-wise, if you have a duplicate data, we are bifurcating them.
Removing the duplicate.
They are bifurcating into different tables.
Different tables, bifurcating. So normally, frankly speaking, in a layman language, if you speak, what you will say, a normalization is nothing but a dividing the duplicate data into multiple tables. So then what is denormalization?
Sir, in that construct, if we think it is fourth one, it seems.
I think it is second one, sir.
No. Fourth one it is. Removing the duplicate information. No, not fourth one. Third one only it is one. Conscious breaking of one
Third
or
one only, sir.
third one only to improve the efficiency. Okay, normalize, it will not follow the normalization rules. It will have a duplicate data. It will have a duplicate data, but not completely in the normalization form. Okay, that is called denormalization. See, every time normalization, if you do, so the bare minimum is 1NF. Okay, so that is okay. Okay, that is okay. So it's not like you need to go for a third NF or second NF. It is not a mandatory one. So bare minimum is 1NF. Okay, fine. So we have ended the normalization.